Welcome back.
NicknLex here.
Hey everyone.
How's it going? So tonight.
Yes, tonight we wanted to wish a happy birthday to our dear friend Colin. We are very happy to do this reaction for him. We were looking at like past videos that you've requested and things that you've asked for, and we figured, okay, he likes jazz. Right?
Yeah.
So
the last one was George Benson. Pat Metheny is being mentioned,
Yes,
and we
yes.
love Pat Metheny, and we said I think he's gonna like a Pat Metheny video for his birthday.
Absolutely. And happy birthday, Colin. May you be surrounded with love. Hope that you enjoy this with us. This who do we have here? We have Pat Metheny.
Oh my God, it's a very great lineup. This is Pat Metheny group. The song, as you can see, is sung for Bilbao. Bilbao. I'm sorry. I'm dyslexic.
Or Bilbao.
So what do we have? 2002, we have Lyle on the piano. May he rest in peace. Pat Metheny on guitar. Richard Bona, which usually is on the bass, but here is on vocals and percussions.
And guitar and bass.
Oh, there you go. Then we have Cuong on trumpet and vocals, and Antonio Sanchez on drums from Mexico.
Correct. And we have Steve Rodby on bass.
Ooh.
So
how did I miss him?
He was right after Lyle.
But he plays the acoustic bass. I know him from the other videos.
Very cool. I'm excited. And we love Pat Metheny. He means a lot to us. We've done a lot of Pat Metheny reactions on the channel.
I'm sorry that I'm laughing, but I just read the thing again. It would have been hilarious if I would have said Balboa.
Balboa, song for Rocky.
But no.
Yeah. So we've done a lot of reactions on the channel, and also
on Patreon.
Yeah, Patreon. We've done some with Joni and
Jacko Pastorius.
And Pat Metheny was part of our ceremony.
Oh my God, yes. When she walked up the stairs and I was waiting for her at the altar. Oh my God. That was amazing. She chose the music. It was Richard Bona, right?
Yeah, Pat Metheny with Richard.
No, I can't hear it. I can't hear it because
we have to do a reaction. Yes.
Let's do a live one. But yeah.
Let's do this. Thank you guys for joining us. We hope that you enjoy this. Pull her up.
All right.
Pull her up.
Here she is. All right. So let's see. So let's make it a little smaller. A little bit.
There you go.
All right.
All right. Let's do this.
Enjoy, everyone.
Enjoy, Colin. And let's do it.
Pat Metheny. Nice. Very dark lit, the video, huh?
Wow.
He has a beautiful effect on the guitar.
Wow.
Wow.
His hands are so big.
So.
It's insane.
The dissonance, tension.
Wow.
Just gets better and better.
So good. The drums.
Ooh, wow.
Wow.
I love how quiet he plays.
Yes.
What? The note choice is so good.
Wow.
Wow. Beautiful. Ooh, Richard.
He's on bass. Huh?
Oh my god.
I love it.
People are like, ah!
Wow. Wow.
Wow, everybody gets a solo. I love it.
Yeah. Woo. Wow. Woo.
Wow. Wow.
Wow. So you think that was the end of the
concert?
show?
I don't know.
Like it felt very grand finale-ish.
You think so?
Yeah, because of all the improvisation that everyone got, and I mean, I just loved it so much. I feel like I just came back from like watching this live.
Yeah, I was gonna talk about it. I was gonna say, imagine the people there. I mean, they got their money's worth just with that song.
Oh
alone.
yeah,
I think that I don't know if in every song they solo, but usually they do. But it was just a beautiful theme, so and so let's take it by sections.
Yes.
I mean, just the whole beginning was beautiful, I think. And so the first solo was Lyle.
Yeah.
What did you think?
So amazing.
You were talking about his hands.
His hands were enormous, and also the places he would go, and like you said, the dissonance that he would create was spectacular. And I was just like, wow, he's really like feeling this. You know, he really knows his way around this instrument, and it's just so apparent also that he kind of goes outside of the norm.
Oh yeah, that's what I loved about the way. Also, like talking about his hands, he looks so elegant. The way he plays looks very, just it's visually just also
because
very
even
stunning.
he'll like make very
beautiful chords, and it just looks very
the hands.
very just
like aesthetic.
Yes, aesthetically amazingly pleasing. And yes, I loved what he was playing, and then the dissonance, obviously on purpose, you know, to create that tension.
Yes.
And I think that Pat Metheny was also doing it. It was kind of like that was rehearsed, you know. Then the trumpet solo. Wow, I love how they all like, you know, went down. On their volumes, and even the drums. I love that you can only hear like clack, clack, like that.
Very controlled. Everyone has super good control throughout the song. They kind of do that.
Yes.
They like
El matiz.
Yeah,
Like, I
that's
know
what I'm
that's
thinking
in
in Spanish.
Spanish it's matiz. I don't know. I've never known. I think we've looked the word
yeah,
up
and
we
people
can't
have
find
told
it.
us, but I
Yeah.
forget. But yeah, they just controlling their volume, you know,
Yeah.
up and down. And when the trumpet was soloing,
The
they
trumpet
really-
solo was so beautiful. I mean, the choice of notes was so, and I love the control. I love that it was not super loud. It was very, very quietly
Yeah.
played, and I just master of his
Yes.
craft. I
Yes.
like a wonderful. And then the surprise. I mean, Richard Bona just whips out a bass.
I know,
literally.
like, oh, hello.
like I'm just like the percussionist, but now you're gonna see that I'm a master. Literally, what he was playing and singing, you know.
That's what I was thinking. Like, it's so cool that he knows exactly where he's gonna hit the note and what it's gonna sound like, and he can match his voice to that same note.
He's such a beautiful man.
Cool.
I love him. I love his smile. I love his energy. We've seen some stuff where he just like talks and plays, and remember when he was like, "I'm gonna do my magic," you know, because people are like, "Oh my god, what you do is magic," and he was obviously making a joke. I think there was a TED talk or something, but beautiful control, mastery of. I mean, he's like a multi-instrumentalist.
Absolutely.
He sings, he writes, he plays, and the way he plays is not just. That's not just normal bass playing. That's literally a virtuoso.
Yeah.
Then Antonio Sanchez with a beautiful
Very,
drum
very
solo.
nice drum solo.
Just a master as well, you know, just the way he carries all of the people. The only one who didn't get a solo was the bass player, the actual bass player.
I know, I thought about that.
That was kind of like, okay, but Richard Bona, he deserves, you know, the spotlight as well. And then Pat Metheny, that solo.
That was so good.
You were like,
and like, okay, so hold on. At the beginning of the song, there was a part where Pat Metheny starts playing and the trumpet was doing the exact same thing that he was. So I was like, his guitar really sounds like a wind instrument. And then I was like, oh, wow. Okay. Like, you know, someone else is doing it. Okay. So it's like the combination. And then when he was playing on his own, I was like, hold on. All of these notes and everything that he's doing sounds improvised. Like, this is not coordinated with the trumpet player again. This is just him and his sound. It sounded insane. It sounded like I was listening to like a sax or like a,
I don't know, it sounded like a trumpet,
like a
or a sax or something definitely
that is not a string
a
instrument.
guitar. Yeah, exactly. That is crazy. I love that. I would love to have an effect like that, maybe for my birthday. I'm just kidding.
And the notes that he would hit and just the way he expresses himself was beautiful.
That's literally I teared up because of the joy on his face.
The joy always is the joy.
Yeah.
With Pat, like the way that he tells you that this is what I'm feeling and this is how I'm getting it out, and like I'm going here and then I'm going there, and just so happy and so like just peaceful with what he's doing. And like I could hear also throughout the song, like I definitely believe that bands like Snarky Puppy were heavily influenced by this, because this sounds like everything that we like you know, fusion. Like yes, exactly. So anyway, I loved it. This was such a good time. I love listening to Pat Metheny. I love watching also, because even if you listen to this, it's
I mean, I think listening to it is just amazing. And then but the visual, now that we kind of like know how to enjoy both, because when we started the channel we couldn't just like enjoy the music and the visual. It was like an overload, and now we can kind of like do it more peacefully and more like relaxed. And Alexia, especially now, since she's been starting to play and I've been starting to play more, and even on the piano, it's just like there's so much more understanding of what's actually going on. So I think you learn that by listening to a lot of music, and I think we've been listening to a lot of music.
Yes, absolutely.
So it's just like, it is really eye-opening. And then a couple of years later, you can listen to something like this and say, okay, so that's what's going on. You know, maybe read the time signature or the key they're in and stuff like that. It's a beautiful thing. So I hope you enjoy. Let us know what you think, what you thought of this performance. Have you seen this before? Were you there? You know, that's what strikes me the most sometimes when people are like, "Oh yeah, I was there." I'm
there.
Like, oh my!
Yeah, I know.
Like, what must that feel like? You know?
Yeah, and now to be able to watch that exact same moment that you lived on
23
video
years ago
is very cool.
Amazing.
Thank you guys so much. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you would like to see us again. We would definitely love to see you all in the next one.
Thank you,
Bye,
guys.
everyone.
Bye.